Hey guys, today in this video I'll be showing how you can beat 9 Circles. 9 Circles is a hard demon made by Zobros in 1.9, being heavily focused on the wave game mode. In the next few minutes I'll be giving you tips and tricks on the level, tell you the best ways to practice it, and how to get used to the kind of gameplay it includes. Before we start with the video, I just want to say that this is not like a cheat code that will just let you instantly beat 9 Circles. And everything in this video is just suggestions of what you can do that I think will help you beat 9 Circles faster. Everything in this video is optional. Anyway, the first part of the video is going to be a guide on practicing the level, and then there will be two versions of it. One that includes mods, and one that doesn't need mods. I'll include timestamps in the description. And then there will be a section on tips and tricks on the level at the end. Anyway, let's jump into the video. First thing that I suggest you do is practice some easier 9 Circles themed levels to get used to flashing lights and wave sections. These 3 levels here I think are really good. You don't need to beat all 3 of them. You can beat just 1 of them, 2 of them. I beat 2 of them. Or you can beat all 3 of them. I would suggest at least doing 1 of them, but then again, you don't have to. This is just a suggestion to get used to like the crazy flashing lights. Now it's time for the mods section of the guide. So, the mod that you want to get first is download Geode. There's a bunch of videos online on YouTube. Just search up like how to download Geode. But once you have it, I suggest getting this start position switcher, or you can get the one on Mega Hack, but this is the one that I use. And then you can go into a 9 Circles start position level. I like this one by Gremolini. And then what you want to do is just go section by section, just beat it, and then once you beat it, go to the section before, and once you beat that, then go to the one before until you beat the entire thing. That's basically so that you can get used to the ending parts, and then when you get to there, you won't choke. First thing that I suggest you do is practice some easier 9 Circles themed levels to get used to flashing lights and wave sections. These 3 levels here I think are really good. You don't need to beat all 3 of them. You can beat just 1 of them, 2 of them. I beat 2 of them. Or you can beat all 3 of them. I would suggest at least doing 1 of them, but then again, you don't have to. This is just a suggestion to get used to like the crazy flashing lights. Now time for the mod list part of this guide. So if you go into 9 Circles and then go into the copy and then do 1 2 1 2 1 4 and then click OK, then you'll make a copy of the level. And then you can do whatever you want. You can do like start, pause, that, and then when you're in, you can press the trigger button, get a start position, go all the way to the end of the level, and like put it right here, and then play it. And then what you want to do is beat that section and then move it back. Just like this. One thing that you will need to do though is place some portals in parts in the middle of the wave section. So like right here for example, you need a wave portal, a mini portal, and a speed portal. Anyway, keep on doing this until like you beat the drop or something, and then after that you can go to the real 9 Circles and then play it from 0. Anyway, that's the entire practice section of this video, and now I'll be showing you tips and tricks on how to beat it. So right when you go in, I'm gonna use practice mode. This first cube is really easy. You just need to like memorize some of the routes, but it shouldn't really be that much trouble. This triple spike here, you need to get used to like triple spike timings in order to beat these hard demons, but that can sometimes get you. That's like the only thing in this first section though. Oh, right here, make sure that you jump only once, because if you jump twice, then this happens. So make sure you just jump once, and then over here, it's like a bit of a cube maze. So what you want to do is go down, and then just go down one, and then hold. So down, hold. Then now it's the ship. The ship is one of the hardest parts of the level, and really all you can do is like put a start position here, or unless you're using the start position switcher, and just practice this like a bunch. That's like the only thing you can really do, and like memorize exactly where to go. But I'll try to show you the route, but you really need to just do it for yourself to see it. So first you go down. Here, it's a straight fly. Hold down on the slope. Oops. You want to hold down on that slope. Really, most slopes you want to hold down a bit, but not until you get to the spikes. And here is like the hardest part of the section. You have to go up. Just tap once to go over the saw blade, but not too high. Tap so that you hit that slope. I'll show you again. So you have to tap that slope, or else you'll probably die. But make sure you don't hold it, or else like you go into the saw blade. Just tap it, and then from there it should be smooth sailings. Okay, so this ball section is really memory reliant. So really, you're just gonna have to practice it by yourself. But what I suggest is go for the coin route. It's like 20 times easier than the normal route. Along with which orbs to hit, you're also going to need to memorize like what's the timing for each, which is really good to get you used to like harder levels like these. But anyway, here it might look a bit confusing, because like you see like you can just hit this but not get to the blue orb. So what you have to do is click on the ground and then hit the pink orb mid-air while you're flipping the gravity. So you flip the gravity and then hit the pink orb, so then it makes you go technically down instead of up. Because like if you just go up, it's not going to go far enough. So then you have to switch the gravity so that you go all the way up. And in this last part of the ball, hold on. It's really just like don't click any of the orbs except for the last yellow one. Anyway, this part, if you've beaten like other demons, shouldn't be hard. Even if you haven't beaten any, that should be really easy. And now it's time for the drop. So if you practiced it from the end and then like kept on doing the start positions, then that's like one really good way to get used to this. But I'm gonna show you like specific parts that you might have trouble on, and like what I would suggest you do. So for here, just go down instead of like doing weird shenanigans. So usually when there's like an empty gap, do as little clicks as possible because you don't want to tire out your finger. So just go down. And then just keep on going like normal until you hit the ceiling for the first time, and then second time. And then here is like the first really hard part of the drop. Here, what you should not do is this, where you just immediately tap the ceiling and then go down. Like even though I just did it, that's like a harder route. What's much easier is just going up, holding, and then until you like reach the arrow, go down. And then you could just click 1, 2, and then you're already out of this block. This slow wave part, there's not really much to say. But this here, I think is the hardest part of the level, because there's like 4 really, really tight gaps, I think. So like um 1 1 oh wait, hold on. That's 1, this is 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Okay, I'm gonna go back through that slower. So here you just want to do 1 click instead of like straight waving through that. And then here is kind of weird. You don't want to go hold it down, or else sometimes you like hit the wall from the dual wave. But anyway, in the dual wave, what you want to do is just focus on one wave. I suggest doing the bottom one, because no matter what you do, it's just a symmetrical dual, so you're gonna survive if you just focus on one. Okay, here's like another really hard part. So there's this really tight timing, and then here it's just a spam part. Really. Those were like weird timings things too, and moving around these saw blades is actually much easier than it looks. And so is like this spike section. Just like tap, 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 tap. And then here is like another big choke point just because of like all of the timings. But really, once you get to the mini wave on, it should be smooth sailings. Like there's just like 2 choke points clicks, but like you should be fine. And the dual wave is like pretty much free. So after that, you're done with the drop. And now is the final cube. This is like one of the hardest cubes ever. It's like every single click is a timing. So you're gonna have to memorize exactly where to go. Just know like right here you have to jump twice. That one you have to click, that orb you have to click late. And then here, it might look weird, like you might think, oh, maybe you have to go up. But no, this timing is possible. That timing is very possible. Barely. And then here, you just go through this block. And then you should be good. And there you go. That's the entire level. I hope you enjoyed this video, and consider subscribing because I'm going to be making more videos like these in the future.